took a minute to get my camera to work. It wanted to take pictures, not video. That's not the sunset. And there's no sunrise. No color there at all. It's all to the west this morning. And I don't see any snow here this morning. Everything is frozen. So, hoping those that are dealing with the storms and can't even get out to check their cattle are doing well. Yeah. Stuffy head again this morning. Imagine that. So, anyway. I know quite a few are having a hard time getting stuff done. Having a hard time taking care of their animals. I hope everything comes out all right. Dorks. Yeah, I was up to cow. I'm thinking that is. If it is, Tylen says, oh, she might get out today. Yeah, well. I still can't tell because I can't see her from where I'm at. It is the one I'm thinking. That's a big girl with patches on her eyes. And the other one Tylen was talking about was the 2-year-old that's in here, which might be that one. Looks like a younger one. From here, and I can't read the tag, so. Yeah, well, there's the barn full this morning. A few more calves over there. It looks like that youngest one against the wall. To the right. Got him a couple friends now. And at the moment, Dino over there's being quiet till he really realizes I'm here. And he'll probably start yelling at me to feed him. And the rest of them are out in the feed barn. So, let's hope we have a decent day today. Oh my God, talk about a dumbass. I've literally been 10 minutes trying to get him to walk over here to take that. All he wanted to do was knock all the cows out of there so they couldn't eat. And he couldn't get to it either. Dang. I'm surprised I can still talk after yelling at him so much. I swear he's the dumbest bull we've ever had. I swear to God he is. You're not going to change my mind. I mean, we've had bulls that when you turn them out, they ran away from the cows. Seriously, ran away from the cows. We let them out through what was the horse run back there because the gate went to the back pasture. Literally had to take the stick and chase one all the way down that run with the gate wide open. He had 35, 40 cows standing out there waiting for him. He could see them. He'd run to the fence in the other run. He would not run out that gate. Finally got him out the gate. And literally, he got, from here to that wall down there from the first cow. She looks at him like, ooh, a man. All the other cows turned and looked at the same time. He turned around and he ran. That pasture back there is about 10 acres with a creek going through it. He ran across that creek, I don't know how many times. He spent 2 days running from those cows. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe we need to turn him in with steers. Maybe he'll do something, right? Yeah. He ended up breeding everybody. And actually wasn't too bad on timing either. But I know he didn't breed a damn thing for the first 3 or 4 days. Anyway, I usually make this in one trip. That's 2 buckets. Weigh 35 pounds a piece or so. But phone in one hand. And I don't know if I explained it before or not, how we're doing this with all the young ones in here. They fit in 3 sections. So I've fuck, I put the other bucket in the wrong place. I'm feeding 3 buckets of ground, 1 in each section. And then for the young ladies like that one, well, even those. And I believe that one's the one that lost her calf. Looks like her. Follow it up with the good stuff. And there's not that many cows in this group. Well, count 2-year-olds there is, but not that many older cows. Just the dumb ones like her. She's got the oldest calf on the place. That way they're getting a little better feed. They're still growing. They need to grow. Then these girls, they just get to fight over 1 bucket of ground. And I wish a few of them would kick their calves out so they can get out of here. Having 14 or 16 2-year-olds in here is one thing, but you throw 10 full-grown cows, especially 10 bigger ones, that pen's not big enough. And I got way too much video already. Now it's confused. Tractor says PRO, trailer still says RAM. Yeah, that's how it's all running. Well, there's our feed delivery. Hey, if you know, you know. The end of the line till I hook those 2 gate handles up on the ground. Then once they're hooked, it goes over to that gate for sure. And let's see, I guess we wired that again. That whole run's solid down to the end, down there to the trees. I don't have it the best up to here, but I got it adequate to here. 5.8 joules. I'd rather see it up in the 6s. 7 be even better. I gotta do checking over that way. I got it unhooked down by the bridge going across that way, and we're unhooked up there by the neighbor's greenhouse to go along his line because a little deficient there. Bad thing is some of the places where the grass is taller, it's up into it. That's most of what I found so far. But hey, at the moment it's a nice day. The wind's colder and shit, but and yeah, give you an idea. That middle foxtail right here, that's knee high on me, so that's pretty much what that is. And the hay field's going to be knee high, and it actually looks pretty good from here. This is the poorer of the 2 up here. That's the better one over there. But this one, I think it did some good without having that center fence in there. About 3 years we cut it all in one piece and did everything in one piece. So it brought a little seed from there and scattered it over here. And this field on this side's been replanted 3 times in my lifetime, maybe 4 times. And it's actually been the longest since the last planting. And say working it all together, I think did it a good thing. Because otherwise we couldn't get it to keep growing. Bad thing is, on this side of the fence, yeah, most of that's barely over ankle high where it's thick, where it's taller. This through here, say the seed heads are knee high, the rest of it isn't. But, and I'm pretty surprised how firm the ground is out here. I didn't expect it to be that solid, but I guess with the wind we've had, 2 days ago you walk in the driveway and literally I was sinking in 1/4 to 1/2 an inch on solid rock. This is pretty nice out here. Back in here is where Tannen said she couldn't find anything. I haven't gone from here to the creek yet. But I did just get all the neighbor's brush cut off the fence right here. And little mistake she made when she was up here. You see the fence there to my left where it hits the line over there. The hot wire was still hooked to go along the line going the other way. And God knows what's going on over there. That whole fence is screwed up. So I unhooked it there, and then just this side of where I unhooked it, the top wire was tangled up in the barbed wire. So I'm hoping I got it all. I'm not going to walk through there. I'm going to go around the other way and look from the other direction from by the creek. But here's something else I just wanted to show you. You know, they're well-managed government bullshit. Couple little things. Number one, before the government got their fingers on that, I think we talked about it when we redid the corner down here last year. I found the old corner post, but the section stake's not there anymore. Makes you wonder. And the old corner post is on the other side, so things were as I remembered it. The row of trees right there, fence used to be on the other side of that. That tree's one the government planted. So's that. So's that. So's that. They'd be on our property if the fence was where it belonged. And in case you're wondering, it's kind of hard to see through. But all the looking I've done, lining up with the neighbors' survey marks, so there are no survey marks over here. None at all. They are only, probably 600 feet that way. From there up to our driveway is the only survey marks they put in. And it's supposed to be a straight line. So if you take those survey marks up there into account and make a straight line, that straight line is just below that piece of shit pine tree. And I don't like that pine tree being that close anyway. Long needle pine cause abortions in cattle. They were asked not to plant any of that crap anywhere near the fence originally. And you've all seen how well that went. I can't prove that that's been some of our issues with some open cows. If I could, there's been enough loss, it'd be worth taking her to court. But here's the other thing, though, with their brilliance in everything. If you're working in the woods and you see that, you don't go near it. These people, they walk through this and they count how many plants they have 2 or 3 or 4 times a year. Count how many of what species and all that stuff. They also do stuff like, see if we can zoom in on it. See that fence post right there? Yeah. Let's wrap woven wire, generally it's 2x4 little stuff, around a tree and put 3 fence posts around it to keep the beaver and the nutria and the muskrats off of it. They do that after the tree's already stripped. If the tree does live through it, it grows into it, so it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, brilliance at its best. Oh yeah, this end of that field's all pretty flat. Yeah, it should stand back up. It's wetter than wet out there. Video's way too long, but I thought I'd show you what we can see from here. That's not too much higher from where I'm sitting. I'm surprised there's not snow right there because it's about the same elevation as the bottom edge of the snow up above that you can see. And there's some over that way too, kind of behind those trees. Anywho, now I got one more run to check here. That property line fence over there, and that's always an issue. Still got a couple spots where the fault detector's telling me that it's at the end, but when you get down there, the fault disappears. Only running 5.3, 5.4, but yeah, it could be worse. I know a lot of it's grasses up into the bottom wire. Get them out here and give it about 2 or 3 days. That won't be an issue anymore. And along the steers run down in the bottom corner. Bottom wire is buried in the grass. Need to cut that out. That'll probably jump it up. Jewel and a half at least. Getting darker and getting colder, but yeah, we're letting this group out. Of course, Bam Bam stalks the throttle pile. Got to get in a fight with it. The steers were going total ape shit. And these girls are just slowly coming. They're getting the little 3-corner piece across the bridge first. I figure that's away from the creek for a while. And hopefully after lunch we'll finish up and let the other group down in the bottom. The bad thing is I can't keep them away from the creek. But there's not that many out there, so hopefully they won't go down there. Because it ain't fit for them to cross at the moment. Calves anyway. I mean, cows will do it, but they shouldn't. It's high and running pretty fast. And Bam Bam's going to make sure and screw that pile up for me. I'm going to try to bring some of that down across the bridge, hopefully today. There's a teeny tot. Hopefully we get one or two of these older calves. We'll keep an eye on them littler ones. That's usually how it works out. They'll kind of take them under their wing and say, hey, can't stay out here, everybody's going in, or that kind of thing. But there we are. Hell, is it the 14th or 15th, whatever, April, and we're finally out. Like to be out in March if we can, but yeah, this year's been screwed up and we have no choice. We don't have any hay left to speak of. And I got to keep enough hay for those steers because they don't go out. And the pregnant cows and the 3 heifers that are locked in that now Mom's saying, well, we got to ship those. I wish she'd make up her mind. And hopefully there's enough older cows out here that know where the fences are to help the others. Bam Bam's never been out this direction. He's only been the other way. So, not having any fun at all, are they? And yeah, I got to get that thing out of here. At least get the freaking wire cut off of it so they don't get tangled up in it. That's some of that government smartness, right? Why would you bother to wrap a tree that was dead anyway, right? Last minute decision. They don't need that over there. They got plenty here in the lane for a couple days. And yeah, now it's snowing. Yay! There. Now they're on pasture too. Yeah, I lied. It's a longer video just because you could see them come out.